What's up, you guys? So I'm here with a new video today, and yes, I'm actually here to do a real video, actually talk to you guys. I know my last couple videos have all pretty much seemed the same. You guys are thinking, oh no, Slim, are you slowly turning into a product opening channel? Definitely not. I just get a lot of things in the mail that I need. You guys know, Nationals, I'm actually leaving in a day, 2 days. I've lost track, you guys. I work late, so I usually get off at 1 in the morning, so I'm literally just like delusional like what time it actually is and what day it actually is. But I'm leaving for National soon. All I know is I'm gonna be there Thursday. That's all I know. So today's Tuesday, 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everyone that's patriotic. I don't have anything really super patriotic, so I got the red, white, and blue on my hat, so I guess that works. Shout out to the Twin Cities. Shout out to YCS Minneapolis. That was dope. But yeah, so I'm here to talk about why National is going to be such a great event. As you guys have seen, a lot of the channels have talked about the specific things like the events and stuff you can play, the side events. You can go see Doug's channel, Chris's channel. They all talk about it, all the things, how to survive the LCQ, how to survive the regional flights. I've done it all, you guys. Simo has great advice too. I've done it all. I've done all those damn events. There's something else. Regional flights just happen to be my thing. I probably, depending on how I do in the main event, will probably play one as well. Just go watch those videos to give you the best advice. Having won 2 of them in the last, well, actually, what's this? Yeah, I won one in 2016 at Nationals, and I won one at YCS Anaheim. Listen to their tips. They really help. The decks I played were just different for the format, so now it's completely different. Zoo did not exist at all, so Minerva is always Bay, but I don't think Minerva would do that well, to be honest, unless we like revamped it in a new way. The Water Minerva deck I use definitely wouldn't do anything, but to talk about why this event is so great, there are so many levels to it, but I'm going to break it down in like the simplest of forms. So this is pretty much what playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the whole season is all about. And I talked about this before. You play regionals, you play YCSs. Your goal at regionals is to get your invite. All you got to do is just, you know, win enough rounds in like what is the average is like 8. I think you just need to win 6 rounds in an 8-round regional, or 7 rounds in a 9-round regional, or whatever. Or sometimes you can even win, you can go X3, and sometimes you still can make it depending on the turnout. Out here in Cali, our regionals are huge, especially in SoCal. Like, they get into like the ridiculous numbers, 1,000 players, 9 rounds, 10 rounds of Swiss, and there's something else. But it's doable. It's doable. And you know, you do that, you play your best. Obviously, you want to top the regional. You want to win the regional. You want to win every event you go to. Like, that should be the mentality, that you want to win every event you go to. And there's all the factors that lead into that, like whether you're going to win, whether you're going to top, whether you're going to qualify even for your invite. And people will look down and say, oh, you only got your invite. It's like, man, fuck y'all. Like, at least I did it. At least I got my invite. You know, it's one step towards, you know, just getting better. Everything you do when you play the game, you just get better as you go along. Now, your goal, you know, if your goal is to get your invite to regionals, you did it, congratulations. You get to go to nationals. Now, of course, there's the other factors, the financial factors, the travel factors, etc., etc., but we're going to knock those out, and we're just going to say you're making it to nationals this weekend. Like I've talked about in other videos, what's your goal? Do you want to win nationals? Do you want to top nationals? Do you want to just go and have a great time? Like, that's the #1 thing I want you to take away from this. This event is like one of the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Events of the year. For myself, last year, I was working so much, I had moved, and I literally had to jump through so many hoops to be able to go to nationals last year. That was in Pittsburgh. And when I was able to, when I made it through the entire event, you can ask my friend Gage X Scapegoat, you can ask anyone that was there, I fell back in love with the game hardcore. Like, I realized why I play the game after all these years. I realized why I missed it so much. And even though formats were different with Monarchs, BA, Cosmo, and now we've got Zoo everything, I still am itching to play. I'm still itching to be at that event. And it's not only because I want to take down every Zoo deck I come against, or any deck I come against. It's because just being around the community, the people that I know, everyone talks shit about the community. I don't have a bad community experience because I choose not to have one. I choose not to make one with people. And that's the difference, is that if I got an opponent that's starting to, you know, starting to give me shit or starting to do whatever, like, I try to calm them down, like, for real. Because I tell them, it's like, bro, it's just a game. Like, it really is just a game. Like, I love when Chris goes on his rants, shout out to Innovation, when he goes on his rants and he like breaks it down like real, you know, just really breaks it down real, like you guys should listen to that because it's true. You'll get opponents that are like that, opponents that just, you know, they're having a bad day, they messed up on their deck, they made a misplay, and they're going to try to take it out on you. And you know what? We don't have time for that shit. Like, for real, we don't. So you try to keep a good rapport with your opponents, and hopefully they do the same thing for you. But as far as the event goes, this event is just amazing. Like, there's so many things to do in addition to the main event. There's all the side events. There's the Attack of the Giant card. I don't even know if they're having the Pegasus Challenge. I'd have to look at the list of things. Like I said, reference one of Simo or Doug's or Chris's videos. I'm sure they have all that information. But having played in all these different events and whatnot, I can tell you guys honestly, like, the best part is not only getting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! For 2 days straight, and I mean, it's hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys. It is hardcore, like, you're going to be mentally exhausted by the end of it, to tell you the truth. But you know, it's doable. It's doable to get through it. But also, you're around people that are all there for the same goal. You share common interests. I mean, it does not get better than that, in my opinion. When you're around people, you get to just talk about the game, strategize about the game. And, you know, don't look down at someone just because you think, for whatever stupid reason, they have less experience than you do. That don't mean shit. I learn something new every day about the game. And, you know, it's just like in life. You learn something new every day, or at least you try to. Like at work, I learn something new every day, or I might teach someone something new every day. And that's what you got to look at, you guys. You got to look at the positive aspects of everything. So when you talk to someone, even if you don't know them, they start strategizing, they start, you know, rattling off some stuff, and you don't fully agree with it. Like, don't be an asshole. Don't be like, oh, you're full of shit. Oh, that's terrible. Blah, blah, blah. Give like an honest opinion, or at least just say, I understand your point, but have you thought about this as well? And that's something I've done over the years, is I've listened to a lot of people because they teach me things I never would have thought of. Combos I never would have thought of. Cards in a deck I never would have thought of. Stuff that, you know, where you really like innovate your decks. You change your decks. You know, if you're an anti-meta player like Gage, he taught me all about Kaiju. I said it right, Kaiju, without an S. And how that deck, like, if you guys actually read the Kaiju monsters, like, they got some pretty nifty effects, just saying. So, you can learn something from someone if you take the chance to listen to them. And that's what Nationals is about, is you've got a span of people from all around the world, you know, different cities, different states, you know, and they're giving you knowledge whether you want to accept it or not. And I think that's a huge thing. I always walk away every Nationals learning something new I didn't know before, learning about a card that I wish I would have played, deciding to take someone's advice and play a card that just was like a blowout. Like last year, playing Magic Drain in the main deck for Klee was insane. Absolutely insane. Like being able to just Magic Drain a BA player when they barely play spells at all. You were negating Twin Twister. You were negating, I remember negating a Foolish Burial, and it won me the game. Like, it was just nuts. It was little things like that you take away from events, and that's what Nationals really is. You have a culmination of so many players, so many people that are there after, you know, going through their regionals, going through their ARGs, going through their YCSs, and they're there, you know, to try to, you know, honestly, to try to go to Worlds. Like, that's what the real goal is if you're super competitive. And people might ask, what's my goal? In all honesty, I would be satisfied being able to at least top 64 of the Nationals. That's my honest goal. I'm not setting the bar super high. Obviously, I'd want to win. Everyone should go in there wanting to win. The thing is, I honestly just haven't practiced that much. I've been working full-time. I've been picking up, you know, extra hours and stuff, you know, just doing adult stuff, but I still keep up on the game. I still talk to people every day that help me with the deck. They check up on me. You guys check up on me to make sure I'm still, you know, not completely losing my mind when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! But, you know, I really think that those of you that are going, you can really, you know, enjoy this event because you can go there for so many reasons. Just the community aspect, just being with your friends at a great event in a great city. Chicago's amazing. We went to Chicago in 2013 and it was amazing. Go to Giordano's. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't like pizza, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you, but they have the best pizza, like, hands down. Giordano's is amazing. White Castle's amazing. The soul food is amazing. Get the jerk chicken. You will not regret it. Chicago is just an absolutely just amazing city. It's a great place to have the event. You know, if you're there going there with a team, you have your squad right there. Like, you're good to go. You have your people. But, you know, be open to meeting new people. Be open to rivalry. Like, rivalry is part of this game. And, you know, sometimes it gets taken a little too serious, a little too far. But at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. Because you need rivals. You need competition in order to keep your mind fresh, in order to keep yourself on, you know, the top of your game. So, I really like it. I look at all the aspects of the game right now. And, you know, despite some community bullshit that always happens, you know, I think our game's pretty good. And you may think I'm crazy for saying that, but, you know, every year we go through the same dance where we love the game, we hate the game, and guess what? We're all still showing up at Nationals. For the people that aren't showing up to Nationals, that's your choice, but at the end of the day, we're still showing up to Nationals because we got to get someone to Worlds. We got to get a team to Worlds. We need to win Worlds, like, for real. Like, especially 4th of July, red, white, and blue. We need to win Worlds, like, for real. So, you know, I think I've been rambling a lot, but I miss kind of doing these videos where I just kind of go off the, you know, off the grid and just really just talk about, you know, what, you know, these events have meant to me and what they can do for you. They can really, you know, make you appreciate the game. They can make you see that Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, is just so much more if you allow it to be. A lot of people will say, oh no, Slim, you're wrong, it's just a game. To you it is, to me it's something else, because it really has been such a positive influence on my life these last couple of years. And I think that players who've been playing as long as I have, you know, it becomes part of your life. You never put it down. You can try to put it down. It's not going to happen. Until the day the game dies, I don't think the game will ever fully die. And I know there's going to be some morons going to comment, oh, Konami's going to destroy this game. Well, you know what? I'm not Konami. So if I still decide to keep my cards, I still decide to keep my cards. I'm going to still have cards. My homie's still going to have cards. And guess what? We're still going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Who wins at that point? So, you know, that's the thing, that these events, especially last year's Nationals, it really brought me back, you know, full circle to why I love the game. Now, I know I haven't been taking the channel that serious. In all honesty, it doesn't bother me. The channel is here, but I just, you know, the last year or so, I just really wanted to play. I felt like, you know, I spent so much time trying to build this channel, not enough time playing, that, you know, it was time to switch it up. You know, the torch was passed years ago to better channels than, you know, that work harder than I do, that do better content than I do. And in all honesty, I'm glad to see them grow. I'm glad to see them succeed because they did it. And, you know, the main thing is that I still keep, you know, my same, you know, demeanor in these videos. I still keep, you know, my honesty in these videos, and I can talk about, you know, things that just, you know, I think like you'll see a different perspective of Nationals and whatnot when you watch this video. You'll think differently when you go into Nationals, because I'm telling you guys straight up, it made me fall back in love with the game last year, and it might do the same for you if you're not feeling the game right now. It make your love for the game stronger. It might not. It might be harder. Now, if you go in thinking you're going to win Nationals, that's a good mentality, but remember, everyone else behind you is trying to do it too. So you just got to play better. You got to draw better. Luck, unfortunately, plays a factor, but, you know, that's the best part about this game, is there's so many factors to it that when you do succeed, you really feel like you succeed. When you fail, you just get up and try again. So Nationals is going to be great, you guys. Chicago is going to be dope. I'm going to be with my brother Vexy. He's going to be the HBIC, head bitch in charge. The boss says bitch. I'm Loverboy. So those are our aliases when we're at the event. So it's just hella funny. Just watch Snapchat. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch Snapchat, because we're going to be Snapchatting the entire event. I got a couple people I already hit up. I'm like, yo, like we're literally just going to be on Snapchat the majority of the time, just like snapping the whole event, or trying to at least. So it's going to be really fun. So you want to follow me on Snapchat, all that is, I think, in the description. If I forget to put the outro, but yeah, it's simply SlimYGO. Like you'll find me. I got one of those Bitmoji kind of things where I'm laughing and shit, because I'm always laughing, I'm always smiling. So you guys can find me. But yeah, this video was super like, well, you guys already know I usually don't edit my videos, like, to tell you the truth. I don't feel I need to. I feel like I can just flow when I talk, and that's all that really needs to be done. But I really hope to see a lot of you at Nationals. If you are going to be at Nationals, comment down below. Tell me what day you're getting there. You want to kick it at pre-reg, whatever, let me know. Come find me. You know, I'm always wearing a hat, just like every other Yu-Gi-Oh player, so you might find me. I should have my sponsor's hoodie on, though, so you should be able to find me. But yeah, I'm super excited, you guys. I'm super humble, because I just really am happy to come back. You know, Nationals, it's been a year. Like, I'm super happy to be back at Nationals. I'm happy that I qualified. Don't have to LCQ it like I did last year, even though I failed. Like, I didn't have to, you know, I qualified multiple times this season, and now I'm able to go and play, and I'm just super juiced. And I think pre-reg is awesome, the mat is awesome, the sleeves are awesome, and the dice are clutch. Anyone wants to kick me some dice, any extra element dice, like, you'll be like my best friend forever. I know people are holding on to those, but I thought I'd ask. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in Chicago. This last video before Nationals, then I'm just going to hit the deck profiles with Johnny, Cordero, all of us. So I hope to see a lot of you there. If you're there, let me know when, and I'll see you guys when you get there. So yeah, yay Yu-Gi-Oh! Happy 4th of July, red, white, and blue. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Nationals. Thank you for watching.